AFL star's mother in tears after her son is floored by a jaw-shattering on-field punch in Waterby. A teenage rookie in his AFL debut year has had his jaw shattered in a sickening and unprovoked hit that's been compared to Barry Hall's infamous punch 10 years ago. Fremantle Dockers young gun Andrew Brayshaw spent Sunday night in hospital having surgery after he was king-hit by West Coast Eagles midfielder Andrew Gaff in an ugly off-the-ball incident during the spiteful Western Australia Derby at Perth's Optus Stadium. Bradshaw will also need a trip to the dentist to repair 4 displaced teeth that have caved in and is expected to miss the rest of this season. Gaff will also likely spend a lengthy stint on the sidelines over the shocking incident, which happened in the third quarter during his side's 58-point win against their arch-rivals. With blood streaming from his mouth, a distraught Brayshaw spent an extended period laying on the ground and had to be assisted from the field by trainers as his mother watched on in horror from the stands. Dockers coach Ross Lyon contained his anger in the post-match press conference. Andrew Brayshaw was king-hit 100 meters off the ball, he said. I have got an 18-year-old kid that I saw in a real mess when I came down to the rooms, and his mum in tears as I was walking in. So it's not very palatable. It is very distressing. My senior players certainly wanted retribution and I had to stay out on the ground longer at three-quarter time to settle a couple down and say, don't bring yourself into disrepute. He compared the incident to former Sydney Swans star Barry Hall's infamous hit on West Coast's Brent Staker in 2008. I'm just putting the facts forward. Andrew is unlikely to play again this year. There is certainly a precedent set. I think Barry Hall got 7 weeks, Lyon said. Port Adelaide legend Warren Dredgery agreed. If Barry Hall got 7 weeks for belting Brent Staker in 2008, Andrew Gaff's king hit on a first-year player, breaking his jaw in 2 places and dislodging 4 teeth 10 years later is worth more, he tweeted. An emotional and remorseful Gaff apologized for his actions afterwards. A suspension will rule him out for the Brownlow medal, which he was in contention for. Gaff has never been suspended or fined in 175 games. I feel sick about it. I did the wrong thing and I'd like to think it doesn't indicate my character. My main thought is how he is, he told Fox Footy. The incident sent social media into meltdown, where many fans called for the send-off rule to be introduced to the game. In my 20-plus years of going to the footy, I have never seen anything like Gaff's hit on Bradshaw. Is a suspension alone enough for an action that would, off-field, be grievous bodily harm? One fan tweeted. Dockers legend Matthew Pavley added, really feel for young Andrew Brayshaw and his family watching on. He is a ripping young lad, was having a great debut year and today was on his way to a NAB Rising Star nomination. It was hard to fathom and sickening to see 100 meters off the ball. Eagles fans also come under fire for giving Gaff a standing ovation as he came off the field after the game. Eagle coach Adam Simpson questioned whether the hit was intentional. One thing I do know is Andrew's character and who he is as a person and as a player can't be questioned. Obviously he's very emotional and his thoughts are with the Brayshaw family. He's quite remorseful and his character can't be questioned, he said. Bradshaw, 18, was the club's number 2 draft pick in the AFL draft and has played 16 games for the Dockers this season. He follows in the footsteps of his 2 older brothers and father who all played AFL while Uncle James is a radio and television broadcaster and former cricketer.